Everybody, welcome to Games Master Toolbox, and I am going to talk about two RPG sins. And no, I don't count this book as an RPG sin. I actually enjoyed it. I haven't tried this one yet. I'm just giving you something to look at because my forehead is very shiny for some strange reason today. I don't know what it is, but I'm all shiny. So I'm just giving you something to look at. And okay, the RPG sin that we're going to talk about, I want to talk about excuse me, is the no-show. Yeah, the no-show. The one that everyone hates. A lot of GMs hate. And this person doesn't show up. And I gotta tell you, I have been tempted to do the no-show. Now, let's just get something straight. If someone does a no-show and then never play with you, there's a good chance that they probably got a better deal somewhere else, someone they know, or they honestly thought they could make it, but then something came up. It happens. Or maybe there's something that was revealed in the premise that they didn't like and they just didn't show up. This is not an excuse. This is not, some of these excuses are not that great. They have to talk about it, But I can't understand, because it's happened. I've been tempted, because after playing 3 or 4 games, and you're like really tempted not to just show up anymore, because it's you just don't like how this person is running the game. This has happened to me. Like for me, when I can see the strings, when I can see that I'm being, you're really bad at running a railroad. The illusion of choice. That's what I want to say. You don't know how to do the illusion of choice properly. You fuck that up. And I really don't want to show up anymore. When a GM can't handle, they can't make changes to the story. They don't know how to deal with that. I just don't. I can't deal with you. So I just keep playing, going through the motions, and yes, I'm faking it. But I'm pretty much done. This is definitely gonna be the last game. And usually it's just a lack of understanding of story. You should be able to understand. I feel that you should be able to break a story down to its basic parts. So understand these basic parts. So this way you can then know. Okay, if this character wants to do this now, then I know. Okay, that's his motivation. All right. Then. Fine, that's great. We have that's Act 1. We have a setup. So what do I do now? The next thing that comes in is obstacle, which is Act 2. Give them the obstacle. That's it. That's all you have to do. Maybe you can connect it back to the player, to the villain. But again, this always happens, and usually happens because this person is not pushing the story correctly. If you got a plot that is stop the bad guy plot, you got to remember that plot and character is connected by motivation, and if this character is not motivated to chase this bad guy, then you're in trouble. So I understand some people might get a little pissed off. They might not like it because once you've chosen a stop the bad guy plot, now you have forced me as a player to have a motivation that maybe I didn't want, and you didn't reveal that to me during the discussion of this game. You should have revealed that this way I can then make a character that's motivated to stop this person. So. And then again, I'm almost very careful to just now lately to always make a character that's motivated to just explore. They want to explore. It's fun to explore. That's what I did with the last character. I just wanted this character to just be an explorer. I don't know if this guy was going to be a do-gooder type of person. I haven't decided any alignment yet, but yeah. So yeah, like I said, I've been tempted to do the no show. I know what I've done is that I just tell them, listen, I'm not really interested. Uh, you know, if they reveal the premise, I just don't answer. I just because I know a lot of people will post something, and I said I just don't answer. I just don't talk. I just it's not my premise. It's not my thing, right? Or someone asks me and directly, and they're telling me the premise, and it's like, you know what, yeah, that doesn't sound like it's for me. It's very easy to do, um, uh, but yeah, I have I can understand why you want to do a no show. You just now mind you, if this no show is anything other than accidental, there's nothing you could have do to prevent it. If you did it because you did it because this GM just sucked, then you're gonna have to deal with that. Um, really, I feel that you're gonna have to deal with that. Because a lot of people don't understand that as powerful as the GM, the players have way more power. Um, and I was and someone told when someone mentioned that, I was like, how so? And I asked, how so? Because remember, they can get up from the table and leave. Um, so just remember that. That's why I always try to be flexible as a GM, and try to figure out what they want to play. Um, I always try to figure out what a player wants to play, what they're trying to get into, what kind of trouble they want to get into. Now the next sin I'm going to talk about, I've actually committed. This one I've actually committed. I think everyone has committed this at the beginning of their gaming career, for lack of a better word, and that is picking a exotic race or non-standard race. I'm talking about the drow. Yeah, I think all of us has probably picked the drow. I've been a drow ninja, and or any. I know some people who's been fling nulls. They always want to play fling nulls because of all the crazy stats, and that's one for this one, third edition. But yeah, there's it's just very annoying. You're doing it just to be special, and that's whatever. Uh, I have been I've recently, well, my last character, what was supposed to be my next character, uh, is a human. I just decided to pick a human. I usually go human anyway. Just plain, and I try to do that. Like, my instincts usually is to always play a fighter and just beat the shit out of everything. But I try to do different things. I actually, you know what? Quite honestly, I don't think I've ever played a fighter, but I always want to play the fighter. Um, but I have ignored it. Even like with Werewolf of the Apocalypse, I've freaking let me play Get a Fenris, a Rune. Let's go crazy. But then I come up with a concept, and it just doesn't fit. It just really doesn't fit. And I fall in love with a concept, and I have to make changes. And that happened in fourth edition when we were in backgrounds. Let me see, we were in backgrounds, and I kept calling it Sage. Was I calling it right? Hold on. Was it Sage or Scholar? That's a Sailor. Yeah, Sage. I didn't think it fit right. It was Sage. It just felt a little too old, so I went with Sailor because I was on a kick on the world's deadliest catch kick. So yeah, and I think we've all done that. We all have that stupid emo character in our the loner character. Oh my god, the loner character, the special. Oh my god, I hate that character. You're in a freaking group of adventurers and you want to go off by yourself. I think we've all done that. And then it just doesn't make sense for us to just go off by ourselves because you're gonna get spanked. In this game, you try to go off by yourself, and so then you have to make some mental jumps. All of a sudden, you're a team player. It happens really quickly. So really, it's just you're better off just being a team player from the beginning. So anyway, I want to know what have there been any RPG sins that you've committed or have been close to committing? Let me know in the comments section below. Hit like or subscribe if you just found this video out of nowhere. Or let me know what you didn't like. Let me know what you did like, and so this way I can improve. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.